So, when you go to somebody's profile, they've got their picture, they've got their bio, then it's got like a line and all these buttons and stuff. And then right underneath that is these circles. These are called highlights. A highlight is created from any stories that you've posted. You don't highlight a post unless you've shared the post into the stories. So what I would recommend is that you strategically map out, what do I want these highlights to be? And you do that based on your personal values. What do I stand for? So if one of the things that you stand for is, gender equality, then you might have one on gender equality. If one of the ones that you stand for is family, like family is just, you're everything. Like you spend every Saturday with your family, like your mom lives with you. It's like, whatever. Family might be one. Maybe education and learning is one because you love reading new books. Maybe you have one that's travel because you just like travel all the time. So you don't have to create new things, although I do recommend you continue adding to it, but you can create a highlight from previous stories that you've shared. So let's say a year and a half ago, you and your family went to New Zealand and you're like, but that was a year and a half ago. Well, those stories are probably still accessible that you could save them as a highlight reel. So you can go through your highlights and be like, okay, what do I want my top? And I would say with highlights, like for pageantry, they're probably only going to look at like 5 of them. So if you have not already developed highlights, I would say 3 or 5 is plenty to showcase your values. So what this is going to do is this is going to attract especially the judges that value your values. So if they are looking for a Mrs. Contestant that is, bringing her children into her community service, and you have a highlight that's community service, they are going to want to click on that and they're going to be like, oh, look, her kids come to all of her things. How cool. And it's cool to them because they value that same thing. So when you showcase your values, you will naturally attract the judges who see those things as valuable. So they're looking for the contestant that brings the most value to the title. That's what everybody's choosing. Okay. Who brings the most value to this title? And when they see, oh, wow, look, this person is really active in their community. Wow. This person has, done so much to travel the world. Oh, this person loves to be silly and playful. Oh, this person is a glam with all of their jewelry. Oh, this person has media Oh, this person has had appearances on. Oh, this person runs a podcast. Oh, this person's really into fitness. Whatever the things are that you feel are really valuable to you, create it as a highlight. And then that is something that you can continue to post about. So if you love fitness, if you're like, I am the fitness champ, like I love all things fitness, we go hikes all the time, every single day, I never miss my run, 3 times a week I'm lifting. That's the kind of stuff that you're going to start posting into your stories, and you're going to save it as a story highlight. Okay. So that's how we think this is thinking about your value system. That's where your highlights go. Okay. All right. So highlights, thinking about values, about 3 to 5 of them: family, fun, fitness, community, perhaps even pageantry, pageant prep might be among them. But I would focus in on the things that you find valuable. What's valuable to you? That's the stuff you want to put there. Okay.